I think what separates this show from other award shows, the breadth of it, how wide it is, how diverse the music is, how diverse the performers are. That's what kind of sets us apart. It always starts with the music. When there's a great idea coming from an artist, we love it.
Communication is definitely the key.
It's a lot of coordination with a lot of different people.
There's an army of people. All told, I believe there's 40 people on just the audio crew for this show.
It's a huge team. A lot of the people that work on the show have done it for a number of years.
It's A-list from top to bottom. This is the best crew you could probably put together in the United States to do a show like this.
Because we've been doing it with the same group of people for the most part for many years, we kind of know it's a cookie-cutter operation, and we do little modifications and upgrades as technology evolves and so on and so forth.
You know, we've got a good method going. We've done the same thing here. This is our 7th year in a row, I think, in the Staples Center.
So everybody's kind of got everybody's backs, and, you know, on an average, a lot of these folks have been working together 10, 20 years.
In terms of the system design and just the, covering the room with sound, we've kind of got the thing down there. It's pretty easy that way. The challenges come with, the content changes every year.
Once the acts are confirmed that are performing, shortly after the nominations, I reach out to the artist representatives and I coordinate and cull all the information that they need to provide to us to the various mix positions, the type of microphones, the ears, the monitors, the effects they want on their voices. These things just don't all magically happen. As far as audio goes, it's one of the most difficult shows, if not the most difficult annually, and thank God it's annually.
It actually starts on stage. There are 2 guys, one for each stage, that mix what we call foldback, which is the sound that the performers hear.
I do the sound for the musicians, so I'm giving every musician an individual mix. The voice is not really loud comparing to all the others, so the singer needs to hear himself. And nowadays we have it on in-ears, like see little things like that, we put it in our ears. All the mixes I do, I send them directly to the transmitters, and they have the little receivers over there, so they get it directly in their ears.
There's dozens of people up there just right now miking instruments and unmiking instruments and patching and unpatching things.
We have something like 80 channels of RF microphones. This microphone goes to several places. It just doesn't go to one spot. The output of this microphone goes to receivers over here, and then the receivers feed a front-of-house mixer.
Anything that's music comes through me.
So Ron has to program all these inputs into a digital console.
I'm just mixing what we hear in here, and I don't have to be concerned with anything other than, if there's a band on stage, I'm working, and if there's not a band on stage, I'm not.
We've got 2 music mix platforms upstairs. We've got 2 stage monitor mixes.
Then there are 2 guys out in the broadcast music truck that alternate back and forth between bands that do the music mix for television.
So the performances are split pretty much evenly between the 2 stages, so those folks have got 8 bands each. In the music truck, we've got 2 mixers up there. They've got 8 bands. When one mixer's done up there, he goes into a remix room with the artist and their producers and remixes, while another engineer is mixing another band online.
They send their mix to a 3rd truck where it's all combined together with audience and tape playbacks and all the television elements, and then it goes to air.
I don't count the performances because it would scare me. I know there are at least 19, maybe bordering on 20, and every one of them kind of unique quality. They're all different.
There's some very eclectic performances. I'm hoping our mainstream audience loves it.
We take this term, Grammy moment, very seriously. Our goal is to make every one of them just, feel like a little shining jewel and live on its own, and make the artist proud that they were a part of the show, and make us proud of the fact that what we've done with these artists.
There's a lot of shows that try to be like us. Few succeed.